Welcome back everybody, this is Galaga coming to you out of Storm's Keep. We do have War recap for win number 130. We did it here against Lemonheads. As you see here, total destruction over 90%, so we did an excellent job really exposing a lot of their bases. A lot of knights contributed to this war win, so we're going to have to get started very quickly here. We have a total of 24 attacks to show you. The first attack we're going to show you is a mirror matchup with number 2s. We got Mohan going against Savior. The way this base is built, Mohan only needed to bring the one jump to get into the core. Wall breakers are able to get through that first wall pretty easily since you do not see any wizard towers up there to take them out. This is a very, very good strat to use on this flawed base because he's going to be able to get all of his golems into the core very quickly. Now under a rage spell so they can hurry up and dispose of that CC. We do have one freeze that's being put down on that front Inferno tower. His troops are going to pretty much get there right before the freeze ends, so he's going to be able to get to that Inferno tower pretty quickly, and down it goes right about now. Now we have nothing but that town hall left in front. All the other structures are pretty much behind. So as you see here, that second freeze was able to really aid his troops to get to that town hall. We now have over 40% 1-star, well on his way to getting the 2nd star. Did drop a couple giants and a couple wizards over there on the southwest side of the board, but it's really not going to do too much of a difference for him because his core troops did so well to be able to get to that 2-star plateau that he really didn't have to worry about too many cleanup troops. This was an absolutely beautiful attack here by Mohan. He was able to really expose the core of the space very quickly. His queen was able to do a lot of damage being shielded by those golems that went ahead and cored perfectly for him. Beautiful attack here by Mohan. Great job. Second attack we're going to look at here is the Wolfmeister. He is going against his mirror Stevie. And as you see here, Stevie has a base that has a large ring going around the core. This is a base that we see quite often here at the Town Hall 10 level. Looks like Wolf is going to go in with 2 golems on either side of the south, and then a few wizards behind them to go ahead and help funnel in. Did bring in 3 jumps, so he's going to be able to use jumps to be able to get into the base and also a jump to get into the core. Did elect to use wall breakers over there on the southeast side of this base and the jump on the direct south part of the base. So now all of his troops are into the ring around the core. Does have his 3rd jump down. Does have a CC here to deal with of archers and a hound. That CC is going to pose virtually 0 problems here for Wilf. His queen is already doing excellent work taking care of him. The biggest problem would be her jumping into the ring, which she has now done. Freeze was put down. He has plenty of golems here in the core, a few wizards, and also witches to help distract those Inferno towers. That way they are able to get to that town hall. That town hall is now down, already at 1 star. While on his way to 2 stars, he has all of his troops dropped down on the board already. So what you see is what you're going to get. There were no cleanup troops needed. Now over 50%. Did get that 2nd star. This is a great attack here by Wolf. He was able to get into the core very quickly, preserving his hero's health because they're being shielded by those golems. The BK went down a little quickly, but Queen lasted much longer, really helping and getting into the core of this base. All we have left here is witches spitting out skellies, and those skellies being brought down pretty quickly by those point defenses and wizard tower over there. Nevertheless, wonderful attack here by Wolf. Got to that 2-star pretty quickly. The next attack we're going to look at is our number 1, our lone Town Hall 11. It is 4x4 going against their number 4, Arch. And as you see here, he does have plenty of witches. He has those witches maxed already, so they're really going to be able to help here. With 16 witches spawning all those skeletons, you're going to have over 100 skeletons coming in on this base, doing so much damage so quickly. Witches have definitely improved now with this update, getting up to level 3, having those extra skeletons, and also a little bit more health, so they're able to really get into the core pretty quickly. We see the Grand Warden has made his entrance into this war recap here. He does have the level 5 Warden, so he's already gotten him up there pretty quickly. Still does have one more free spell left that he's going to be able to put over this Town Hall Inferno Tower area to really get him to that Town Hall as quickly as possible. King has done an excellent job. He is now ripping through Inferno Tower and Expo compartment. He is going to be able to take a jump into the core. That second freeze was put down. Town Hall is on its way to being down. There it goes. Already at 40%. Grand Warden goes ahead and uses his ability, and what ability it is. As you see here, still plenty of witches, and also that queen is still left. He is now over 50%. This is a great job here by Aiden. This is probably one of their better Town Hall 10 base builds here. It's not as exposed as the other Town Hall 10s they had, and Aiden did an excellent job really getting into the core, doing some excellent work. That Grand Warden is now down. The Queen is on her last sliver of health. There she goes. We just have a few troops left here, which, I mean, one of the billions of witches that were brought in was the last troop to go down. Nevertheless, over 70% 2-star against the Town Hall 10. That is a great job. The next attack we're going to look at here is Stormborn going against iPod 91. And as you see here, there's another one of these similar bases. I believe this might even be the exact same build, where you have the ring that goes around the core, and the core consisting of all of the major defenses here for Town Hall 10. So they did not have a whole lot of variety up top here. It looks like Stormborn is going to use the exact same strat that you've seen Wilf use on this base, where he has 2 sets of 2 golems on either south end here. CC, we do have a Hound Loon CC. Before it was a Hound Archer CC, so not too much of a difference here. So he's able to really dispose of that CC pretty quickly without his troops going down in health too much. He did the same exact strat where he used the wall breakers to get in on the southeast side, jump to get into the core. Freeze is now down. We have troops now in the core doing some excellent work, trying to get to that town hall as quickly as possible before that Inferno Tower does any more damage. Queen is sitting there on the outside. She has yet to take the jump, but she's still doing some excellent work on those core defenses. The BK has now taken down the town hall, so we are already over 40%, well on their way to 50%. No cleanup troops here, so what you see is what you get. There are going to be no more troops or spells being dropped. He is at 48%, getting very close here to that 2-star plateau, and he does have a few troops left to do it. Queen goes ahead and takes out the mortar. That is going to be the 50% there. Great job there by Stormborn, able to take out iPod 91 and getting to that 2 stars. The next attack we're going to look at is the Immortal one, going against Chris. And as you see here, there's that base again. Immortal looks like he's going to use a different strat on this base, where he's going to go ahead and take it out with air. So as you see, this base has already been exposed to the same ground attack twice, and now Immortal looks like he's going to go ahead and go in with an air attack on it. If I'm not mistaken, actually this was the first attack on this type of base, so Immortal went ahead and used that air attack, and then others elected to use ground after that. And as you see here, unlike the majority of air attacks you're going to see here by the keep, it looks like Immortal's going away from the Queen. He is going ahead and taking out those air defenses over there on the right side of the board. He already took out that air defense, the south air defense on the left side, so we only have that one air defense left to get. Did bring a dragon here, so that drag's lone job is going to be to try to take care of that Queen. And it looks like we have plenty of pups and also loons right around that queen area, and it looks like that queen's actually going to be taken out by those pups instead of that drag, The drag went ahead and veered a little bit further north, so the drag didn't even get to be the one to take out that queen. But as you see here, already over 50%. Those loons under Rage and Haste have done excellent work just ripping their way around the space. The Town Hall is now down. We are already well over 2 stars. This was an absolutely beautiful attack here. Immortal's very good with the air attacks like Liz's, and he applied a different type of strategy to this air attack, one that we don't see nearly as often. Those pups have done excellent work, getting now over 90% 2 star on a Town Hall 10. That is an absolutely great job. A good job here by Immortal, really doing some excellent work. And as you see here, we have nothing but a wall breaker left to drop. It looks like Immortal's going to let the clock run out. So this was a beautiful attack here by Immortal, really representing the keep well. The next attack we're going to look at is the last one on a Town Hall 10. This is another mirror matchup with number 7s. This is our leader, the Durdmeister. He is going against their number 7 from Lemonheads. And it looks like Durden is going to go ahead and use an EQ to really open up this very enclosed base. This is another pretty nice base design here for Town Hall 10, having all of those separate compartments, really making life difficult for those golems. He elected to take the EQ instead of taking the jump. I do like this call. With a jump, you have to worry about troops getting into that core as quickly as possible before the jump expires. At least with that earthquake, his troops are able to roam freely through there, exposing that south Inferno tower and also getting himself right next to the town hall to where he can have archers and his queen, maybe even a couple wizards shooting at that town hall to take it down. So as you see here, we do have an enemy CC of a hound to deal with. Those hounds are being taken down by a couple wizards over there. In the meantime, that Inferno Tower on the south is down. You see all of those golems congregating together, setting themselves right in front of that Inferno Tower. And that's actually very, very nice. That way that queen is able to get to that town hall as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, she's being shot at by that Tesla, and she's not responding to that Tesla. So she's going to hopefully be able to take down this town hall before she dies. Does have 50%. Queen is now down, but a couple of archers save the day, and they're able to get to that town hall without those Teslas shooting at it. That is some clutch archer work going on right there by Durden. He was able to sneakily get that town hall, and this is an excellent attack. Just has a couple wizards down here on cleanup. Does have another wizard minion and archer that he can drop at any time. There's really not a whole lot of places to drop them, so he's going to go ahead and let his wizards do the majority of the work here, getting very, very close to 70%. It does have that minion down right there, getting affected by that blower, and unfortunately the wizard tower was able to take it out. And then that last wizard is now down 73% 2-star attack here. That is a very, very nice attack by Durden. We're going to show you one more attack here. This is Liz, our number 9, going against Smikke, their number 8. This is the first of our Town Hall 9 attacks that we're going to be able to show you here. We did have several Town Hall 10s here in this war. It's a very good turnout for a non-all-in war. We are very happy not only with the amount of numbers that turned out, but also the results that happened due to this. And as you see here, Liz is going to go ahead and go in with an air attack. Something we're very used to seeing Liz do. The other thing we're used to seeing Liz do is 3-star off of this air attack, which you obviously know she already did. Since she went in now with 4 lavas, she's really trying to just get to the enemy queen and that air defense and any defenses that sit around it, including that expo. The enemy queen is already down. Her queen is engaging in that drag, takes it out. That last air defense is now down. So we see we have 3 air defenses left for her to get. She's going to go ahead and start with the air defense down south. Has 2 hounds on it. One hound has already been exploded. The second hound is well on its way to being exploded. The loons are able to get to that air defense now. And now she has a bunch of loons under haste to be able to hurry up and quickly get their way to those air defenses. Does drop a rage down right in front of that next air defense. That way those loons are able to get to that last defense and now that air defense as quickly as possible. And now we have the last hound being placed on the last air defense that we see. We have haste right in front of that air defense, so those loons are going to be able to get to that air defense just as soon as that hound pops. It is now popped. Air defense is now down. We only have 1 defense left. It is that archer tower that has dozens of loons right on top of it. We're going to go and speed this up now because we have nothing left but cleanup. This is a beautiful attack here by Liz. Really did an excellent job with another air attack. Very proud of her here. Wonderful job. That's going to do it for part 1 of this video. We do have more attacks here to show. The rest of the attacks that are going to be featured are nothing but Town Hall 9 attacks. So if you're going to be tuning in, we'll see you here soon. If not, storm on.